Hey guys, welcome to Oddcast. It's Joe and CN.
Newsflash, we're not dead.
We're not dead. There was a slight hiatus, but we're not dead. We're still around. But yeah, and while we're here, Joe, I got a question for you.
Yes.
Are you a nerd?
I mean, by the definitions of the girls from my high school, yes.
I would agree. By the definitions of the people in my inner circle and people when I was young, yes, I'm a nerd. But are you really a nerd?
You know, every day when I go online, I question it more and more.
What's funny is that, and you and I have talked about before. What's funny is that we're on social media, we're on YouTube. We see people's reactions to
all the time.
Certain,
yeah, all the time.
Yeah, like just movies or video games, and the reactions that they give. I mean, it's on like.
Okay, so I want to preface this a little bit. So I think I know where you're going with it, and I want to say this. So I feel like some of our friends have described us as being robotic and stiff when it comes to the way that we react to some stuff. Where like we'll have reactions, guys. We do. I don't know if you've watched the Power Rangers reaction thing that I filmed, but like I essentially cut myself out of it because I'm very much I don't have a reaction. I review it. I have a passionate and heated reaction after the fact, but during it, in the heat of it, no, not really. I'm not that person. Do I cry when somebody dies that's fictional? Yeah, I feel the effects of something. Yeah. We were all there when Tony snapped his fingers. We all felt it. Judo had an emotional reaction when Captain America got that hammer. It stands out in my mind as that is dope.
I was like, that was. I cried when Artax drowned in the swamp of sadness. Yeah, it's
like we've all felt it and we've all experienced it. But you know what hasn't happened? I'm a Kingdom Hearts fan. I like those games.
Yep.
I enjoy them a lot. I've never once seen Sora enter into a game and then cried. But people did that when he entered into Smash Brothers, and it made me think, I really wish that I could be that invested in something. That a character.
Actually, what's funny is I don't want to be that invested. Like I want to be mentally and like yes, wait for this game to come out. I'll buy the $400 statue bundle for the game. I will do that, but I'm not going to fangirl over something I enjoy.
So I feel like I know that it's tiered off, but like. I feel more and more like maybe my nerd credentials aren't up to snuff. Have I read Lord of the Rings? Yeah. Did I watch the movies? Yeah. Did I like them and can have a debate about them? Yeah. Would I cry if they were to like release a limited edition set with Tom Bombadil? No, not really. When I met the Hobbits, like I never had like the emotional like, outburst towards them. It's just maybe it's not in my nature, or maybe I'm just not nerdy enough.
It's crazy because we've had Joe and I've had the conversation and debate whenever we see. I'll give you a really good example. Smash Brothers, when Sephiroth enters the battlefield. I've seen the reactions and people lost their fucking mind.
Yeah, and I definitely like just poof.
I was like, hell yeah, Sephiroth. Same thing with Cloud. Same thing. Whenever there was anything that involved something on that nature to where it was like, oh, what's happening? Ah! And they're just all over the place. I'm like, it's cool, but now I will say this, Joe, it's possible they're just doing it for YouTube.
I mean, so part of me also thinks that, but then like, so now let's switch the hats, right? That's our cinemaphile. We like movies. That is that hat. Let's put on the other nerd hat that we wear, which is both of us are we consider ourselves to be respective gamers. And I know that we used Sora and Smash Brothers as an example, but like, okay, so you and I both played and enjoyed No Man's Sky, Fallout 76, and now I'm playing Diablo 4, and all three of those games, in my opinion, are good. However, there are people who do these deep dives, like into the numbers and the core code, and like they find all this stuff and like they're not happy with it. Like, so No Man's Sky is my example. I remember watching the trailers for No Man's Sky and being like, space exploration, mining, scanning animals. Cool, I'm there. When I got the game, I was able to explore space, mine stuff, and scan animals. And then I remember going online and everybody lost their mind. They were so upset about all this stuff that I had no idea was promised. I didn't like track down interviews of what the guy was talking about. I didn't do like deep dives of it. I didn't have any of that. And then it made me question it then, like, am I really a gamer? And now, the same thing with Diablo 4. I am enjoying Diablo 4.
Out.
I will say this about Diablo 4. It's not a role-playing game. It's not I think they call it an ARPG. You might as well just drop the RPG. It's not I could care two squats less about what the story of Diablo 4 is. It is.
What is it? Just
it is
top-down action game?
Yeah, kind of. It's mucky. It's nonsensical, and it is non-congruent. And I'm sure that there are people out there who love the lore and love the story. This game did a horrible job of translating that into anything that I care about. So I don't. It's a numbers game. Everything that you do in it is numbers.
It's the same thing, and you're absolutely right, especially because there's a lot of hate going on right now. I wouldn't say a lot. There's a good number of hate from huge Diablo fans.
Daughter of hatred.
Diablo
it's
4.
Hate, baby.
It's hate. It's the same thing with Final Fantasy 16. People are really... There's a lot of people that are really excited the way Square Enix is going with the Final Fantasy franchise, making it a little bit more modern, more updated, more violent. But then you got the core, hardcore Final Fantasy fans that utterly can't stand the game and like just dog shit talk about the game. And it's weird because it seems like to me you have to be one or the other. You can't be down the middle. That's what it seems like to me. I mean, I could be wrong.
I mean, it's possible. All I know is that they keep putting out patches and like they had fireside chats and like the community outroared so much at Diablo 4 that like now it's getting kind of review bombed. I don't know. It's just weird. It's
but like
weird.
you said, Fallout 76 went through the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Huge Fallout 4 fans, huge Fallout fans. When you think of Fallout, a lot of people think of Fallout 4. Or some people think of New Vegas. But when 76 came out, it was like shitted on. And then they came out patches. We stuck through it though. We were having fun. I'm having fun.
It's because we got exactly what we were told we were going to get. What are we going to get? We're going to get something that doesn't have updated graphics, that is a solo player experience that you can play with friends, and you get to survive. Yep. Then when we got the game, it did not have new age graphics. Nope, I don't. That was never promised to me. I got to play it with my friends.
I think it's the overreaction people have to games or movies that they're super passionate about. I think I guess it's on par with like meeting your favorite celebrity. Like people who faint at Michael Jackson concerts when he was doing concerts. People who faint at Rihanna or Beyonce or Chris Brown. These people who like pass out and just over geek them. Especially with games, it's a bit odd to me. And it, like you said, it kind of makes me think, like, am I just enjoying it as just a passive gamer? Or am I like, top tier,
Are you just playing it for the numbers? Seriously, guys, Diablo 4 is a math game. It's just numbers. Like, your goal is to get to tier 3. That's when the game actually becomes, like, a lot more fun. So, beat it as quick as you can. Play it on easy mode. Get to nightmare mode. Normal mode is just there. I don't know why they designed it. I don't understand, but it's fun and it's worthwhile. And season 1's been a lot of fun too. But what do you guys think? Are you fans? Do you fall into the are you really a nerd or a geek? Or are you just there for the ride?
Are you into the hand fanning? Like, is that your thing?
I have... Hey. You do not get to mock people who clutch pearls because those are the people that I love to watch. They have
They're entertaining to watch, but that's like.
But you
why?
think that they're not serious, but like I can tell you that Java and Demi are serious when they clutch their pearls. Yes, that is a thing. They are invested. They are in it. But let us know what you think down in the comments below. And while you're down there, hit that like, subscribe, and little bell for notifications because more stuff is coming. It's been a while, but Roller coaster's back, baby. Woo!
Later, guys.